lived mainly Estonians, people who worked mainly who worked in the harbor, because harbor is very very close. And as you see straight ahead, the main road is under construction, and that is what does so many problems right now. But still, end good, all good. This is what we say in Estonian. So, and we are almost there. Um, this area here is, even for us Estonians, a huge discovery, because this is close to the port, and during the Soviet time, most of the islands and the coastal zone was closed for the local people, because Soviets were so much afraid that people will just leave the country and flee to Finland, to Sweden, and that's why it was not accessible. And as you can see on the right side, when the Soviets left in 1994 and Soviet really, they didn't leave it here under very nice conditions. So actually, and now we have only 2 person plus a little baby. Now it takes back to the port about 10 minutes, and we will finish punctually at 2 o'clock. Those of you who wish to still go back to the town, you are more than welcome to do that, because as you saw, the old town is very close to the port. The ship leaves at 5 p.m. and the last shuttle goes at 4:30 p.m. From the the Maritime Boulevard, also quite close to the old town. Now a little bit more to Estonia. Estonia is quite a flat country. Northern part and western part are completely flat. In South Estonia, the landscape is a bit hilly. The highest hill is 318 meters, and it is called Suur Munamägi. About 44% of Estonian territory is covered with wood, and also we export timber to many different countries all over the world. Now in east of Estonia we have oil shell, and of this oil shell we produce our electricity. Electricity costs 6 cent kilowatt hour during the day and 5 cent kilowatt hour during the night. So this is compared to many other European countries quite inexpensive. Also, we are 95% independent of Russian gas, which is also a good thing compared to other European countries. But the downside of producing electricity of oil shale is that it is not exactly environmental friendly, and the government tries to find other options on what to produce the electricity. Now, when you export and import, on the first place is our big machines. It does not mean that we produce big machines here in Estonia, but the parts of big machine come to Estonia. They are built here together, put together, and then exported again. We have quite a lot of agriculture in Estonia. Everything we eat, we produce here in Estonia, but besides that, we also export agricultural products to Finland, Sweden, and Russia. So these are our main business partners. In our history, quite an important year is 1870, because in 1870 the railway between Russia and Estonia was built, and it opened a huge Russian market for Estonian farmers. They started to import their pork meat, grain, and other agricultural products pretty much the same way as it is right now. we have here four seasons. The winter starts in December, and winter months are December, January, February. Generally, January and February are the coldest months of the year. For example, last year winter, it was not that cold. The coldest was in February, it was -20. But we can also get -20. But this is not that the whole month is -20. We have some days or one week that is again. Then the spring is March, April, May, and the normal spring weather you experience here right now. It is different. For example, yesterday it was quite cloudy and it rained. Today another weather, but still, as you can feel outside, is quite there is quite cold. The summer months are June, July, and August. It again depends very much on the summer. We have a very rainy summer when the temperature gets between 18 degrees Celsius. But then again, we can have a very hot summer, which means then the hottest months in July and August we have +30 Celsius. So quite hot. For us northern people, it's quite hot. Now, sometimes people assume that sometimes it's hard to live in this area because in the winter it is very cold. Actually, this is not the problem. For against cold, you have a proper clothing, but the problem is the light. So end of November, it gets dark already about 4 p.m. and it gets in the morning we have light starting 9 a.m. So, but on the other hand, during the summer we have this beautiful bright months. In fact, in my opinion, right now May, also June, this is the most beautiful time in the year. We have lots of songbirds, they are singing, everything gets green, and already right now it doesn't get dark about 10 o'clock, but then middle of June, whole June, then in July it gets dark maybe 1 o'clock at night, almost not at all. So this is very, very nice to experience. Also often I get the question about the Russians, that how is the situation with Russians, and now since the situation is critical in Ukraine, that how is really situation with the Russians? Well, on everyday basis, there are no problems. There is no hostility. There are no problems. Many Estonians work together with Russians. For example, one day I had Estonian driver, the next day I had the Russian driver, so there is no problem on daily basis. However, many Russians who live here live in a completely different information field, which means that they don't watch Estonian television programs or listen Estonian radio channels, but they watch Russian TV channels and also listen Russian radio, which would be actually okay. But since the propaganda is so hard from the Russian side, that even though many Russians say that Estonia is their country and they love to live here, it is still this doubt that if something would happen to Estonia from the Russian side, if they would then stand for Estonia or for Russia. This is the question. Now, also what is sometimes written in this international press about discrimination of Russians, which I can absolutely assure you that this is not true. For the older generation, it is sure difficult because they never learn the language. And if you don't know the language in the country where you live, it is hard to get a job. On the other hand, the young generation, they have understood that it is important to learn the language. They learn the language, and then also they learn English language, because usually we pick here in the school 2 foreign languages. We start the first foreign language in 4th grade and the second foreign language in 6th grade. So, and when you are a hard learner, you can actually finish the high school with very good acknowledgement of foreign languages.